Hello animation students. Your assignment this week is to do a bouncing ball simple animation. You're going to use FlipBook. It's a free online program. It's really simple. So I'm going to start with, that's my loud dog, sorry. This is your agenda for the week. You're going to make a very, very simplified version of this, the bouncing ball animation, which is what most animators start with. So your project is going to be using a site called FlipBook. If I click on that link, it should bring me to it. It's actually, this is the website, benettonplay.com/flipbook. What you're going to do when you get into this website is you're going to proceed anyway, because we're not deluxe. You're not going to do anything near 100 frames. So proceed anyway. You get a very simple interface with color and brush size. You can play around with all this. What you're going to do is you're going to create a little tiny bouncing ball like in the different examples that I've shown you, and you're going to have the ball bounce up and come up, bounce down, and I want you to have, what did I tell you in your directions? I think I said 10 frames. I'm going to double check. Here's your directions on how to do this. You can do all of this. It shows you what I want it to look like. Begin your drawings, and I'm going to keep going until, I think I don't specify, but I want you to do about 10 different frames. So let me just show you what that looks like. I'm going to do a very simplified version. Let's pick this up. Instead of a ball, I'm going to do little wiggles. Okay, so your first scribble, you're going to draw a ball, is going to show up on your first page, and then you're going to use the arrow to go forward. Now when I do that, I can see a faint outline of what I just drew, so I'm going to kind of come next to it, just a little bit below, and I'm going to draw my next swiggle. And I'm going to go to the next one. So that's 2. You're going to keep going so you have a minimum of 10. You can do more. So you can kind of see how it moves around the page. Of course, you're going to do a nice little bouncing ball. I'm just doing scribbles to be quick. Here's a big one. Okay, I'm going to go around in a circle. And it's counting. Let's do one more so it goes all the way around. Okay, so I've completed 10 different frames. If I want to preview it, I'm just going to click this, and this is what it looks like right here. Isn't that amazing? So it just goes, my scribble just moves around. So you're going to do this with your bouncing ball. Take care to try to make it squash and stretch and use all the principles of animation that you can. Now I'm done, so I'm going to stop that. I'm going to save and publish. So what I want you to do is click this. Yes, okay, I'm ready. So I'm going to create this simple, save my little URL. It's going to give me a little URL that you're going to turn into the Dropbox, so you can get credit for this assignment. If you want to get extra credit, you can spend a lot more time on your bouncing ball. On the ball itself, you could decorate it. You could make another object besides a ball, if you want, that shows the same sort of simple movements. Okay, the more time you spend on it, the more extra credit you would get. So this is for me. And then I would type in my email and my title. You can title it whatever you want. And then I don't have a website that I'm adding it to, or a description. I'm just going to call it boing. Okay. It does not contain any explicit content. You need to press yes, it's okay for kids to watch. I certainly hope so. I can't imagine what you would do to make this not safe. Okay, publish my animation. So I'm going to share it with the world. Okay, then I'm going to move to the next screen. Here it is. Here it is. Isn't that great? Okay. So, to turn it in, I want you to click on the embed on your site link, and when I do that, then it magically appears with my URL, which is what I want, or an embed code, which is if you were going to insert it into a website, which we're not doing that. So I'm going to highlight that URL, and I'm going to copy it. If I want to test it, I could just open a new window and make sure that it works before you turn it in. And that's what it looks like. Yes, it works. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my open class page. I'm going to go to submissions. Then I'm going to find this Dropbox. Submissions has been slow all day. So when I do finally find it, then you're going to find this assignment, which is a bouncing ball with FlipBook. And then you will see your text box. You're going to paste that URL into the text box and turn it into me. That way I can look at it. Alright, the second way that you can turn it in to make sure that it's getting to me is you can also email it to me. This is optional. You don't have to, but you might want to. You can click email to a friend, and that will be me. I'm your friend. I don't know why this wasn't working earlier. The email to a friend button wasn't being friendly. It worked before. Maybe I need to take this off. No. I'm having issues with emailing it. Anyways, you will get to a pop-up. You should. I don't know why I'm not getting there. To a pop-up, which will allow you to then type in my email address, ejones@avhsd.org, and then you can send it to me. Those are two ways to do it. I'm sorry, I don't know why this part isn't working. It worked for me earlier. I'm just having issues with my computer. Okay, hopefully that will work for you, but you can always just paste in the URL or email to me. You know, in addition, you could just cut and copy and paste that URL into an email. That's simple. I know you guys know how to do that. If this little button isn't working like it isn't for me. So you just paste it into an email. Just to remind you, you can always email me from directly within OpenClass. Right here. I'll just show you that as an option. And then you would just paste that in there and send it to me. I'm here. That's me. Add. Send. Okay. Thank you so much for listening, and good luck with this project.